You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. I have been meaning to get to this shit for 2 days. Marcus Stroman, a pitcher for the Mets, and Bob Brenly. Growing up, I watched Bob Brenly play. He was a backup catcher that played in the big leagues. A good little backup catcher. Had a nice career, about 8 years long, from 81 through about 1989. Well, I saw this come out yesterday morning. I was like, what is this? Marcus Stroman, who set out last year from the Wuhan virus, the Kung Flu, well, he decided to come back this year. And by the way, he was a massive beater of the drum for virtue signaling and social justice. Yeah. Look, the MLB moved the All-Star game out of Georgia. Oddly enough, to be honest with you, we didn't hear any outrage from any players about that Georgia law. Okay, we didn't hear any players come out, talk about it. Supposedly there was a bunch of outrage. We didn't hear anything from the players. But Marcus Stroman is super woke, okay? He is super woke. I've seen this come out, and I read it, and I read it again, and I literally listened to the video. I watched the video, and I was like, I'm not understanding what is racist. What triggered you, Marcus Stroman, that has since led poor Bob Brenly to have to step in and go into sensitivity training because he joked about one era of baseball versus another. I am so beyond floored by this that I just can't even begin to express how disappointed I am with where we are in society right now. Mets Marcus Stroman fires back at MLB broadcaster over odd do-rag remark. Racist undertones. Look, if you use the phrase racist undertones, then possibly you may be the one with the problem because you're possibly a complete and utter nutcase, okay? You are triggered by possibly everything. Bob Brenly, who made the remark, won a World Series as a Diamondbacks manager. That was my next thing. Bob Brenly was a brilliant manager for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He was a great manager. Back when managers were actually needed in baseball and the managers weren't led around by their nuts because of the analytics department. Good God. Mets pitcher Marcus Stroman fired back at Arizona Diamondbacks broadcaster Bob Brenly after the commentator took a shot at the player's do-rag. Brenly, who managed the Diamondbacks during their first ever World Series title run in 2001, that was over my Yankees, was talking about Mets legend Tom Seaver pitching style when he brought up Stroman's do-rag. I'm sure that's the same do-rag that Tom Seaver used to wear when he pitched for the Mets. He said in the fourth inning. Let me play the clip right now.
Split changeup that Stroman has developed, and it's turned into a tremendous pitch for him.
Pretty sure that's the same do-rag that Tom Seaver used to wear when he pitched for the Mets.
Okay. Stroman commented on the remark in a series of tweets. Onward and upward, through all adversity and racist undertones. What adversity? It is a damn joke. It was a joke. Things used to be funny. The climb continues through all. Through all of what? The fact that you don't have a sense of humor? The fact that you are a woke idiot? I mean, come on, man. One tweet as Stroman read, I'm not surprised by this type of language towards African American athletes. What language? What language? Back in the day, they didn't wear do-rags. Now you're wearing do-rags. Why is that a black or white thing? That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard come out of anybody's mouth, and Joe Biden is our president right now. It's blatant racism. No, it's not, you idiot. And it's been going on for a long time. You would have thought Bob Brenly would have walked out in an actual white hood, something that would have been construed as actually freaking racist. This is nuts. Stroman, quote, tweeted the remark, saying, quote, "Since I can't say it because the media will turn this against me somehow." No, they won't, because the woke media is doing nothing but crying on your behalf right now, and it's pathetic. This is why comedians can't have freaking careers anymore, because of idiots like you. You are actually the race baiter, you dumbass. Since I can't stand it, because the media will turn it against me. This Derek guy said this is blatant racism. Also, he tweeted that more do-rags were on the way. Okay, who gives a rat's ass that you're wearing a do-rag, okay? He made a joke about a different era of baseball. Players didn't wear do-rags 40 years ago. Now you do. There wasn't anything to do with race in that comment at all. By the way, you idiot, at the gym where I powerlift, white and black people both wear do-rags, you POS. Sinclair Broadcasting, which is a parent company of Bally Sports regional networks, didn't immediately respond. Stroman is back after sitting out for the Kung Flu. You idiot. Now, Bob Brenly, who I wish, and look, I know he's trying to save his broadcasting career because the media and idiots like Marcus Stroman want to come after him. I get that. He has dropped down, let's keep it real, on both knees, and he's going into sensitivity training. How about Marcus Stroman enter common sense training? That would be great. I mean, this is nuts. He issued this apology. Bob Brenly apologized for the remark in a statement and spoke to the Diamondbacks about participating in sensitivity training. Good God. During last night's game, I made a poor attempt at humor that was insensitive and wrong. No, it wasn't, Bob Brenly. No, it wasn't. There wasn't a damn thing wrong with your comment. You were comparing eras, not races. I apologize to Marcus Stroman and have reached out directly to share those thoughts. I have had several conversations with the D-bags. I mean, come on. The D-backs, and we agree that seeking sensitivity training is an important step so I can continue to learn from my mistakes in order to be better in the future. Here's the problem with all this. The problem is people like Bob Brenly, let's just keep it real, issuing a damn apology too. You didn't do anything wrong. Not a freaking thing wrong. Nothing. And he goes on to talk about him, Marcus Stroman, pissing and moaning and crying over a statement about a do-rag. This guy is a moron. A race-baiting moron. You know who made this about race, Marcus Stroman? You did, you POS. You made it about race. Bob Brenly didn't mean anything racist about that, and I am almost willing to bet that many, many, many Americans also understand that. We are so sick of this PC woke BS from you sports athletes. I mean, you talk about being so oppressed, making millions of dollars, and you, a grown-ass man, is triggered by a comment involving a do-rag that didn't have any racial undertones whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. You moron. You moron. How about you take sensitivity training? Okay? My God. This is pathetic. This is pathetic that these guys are athletes now. That this is the athletes that people are having to come up and watch on their TV Their kids are going out wanting to be like MLB players, and these guys are the biggest twats on the planet. This guy is unbelievable. I know John Matrix is going to be like, oh, Jesus, Rhodes. I'm sorry, Matrix, but I mean, really, Marcus Stroman? Come on. That's utterly ridiculous. There was not a single solitary effing thing wrong with what Bob Brenly said, and Bob Brenly should have given Marcus Stroman the double middle finger and told the D-bags to stick the job up their A. Okay? This is stupid. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.